Hey everybody, Bottle Cap Bob here, coming at you with a review video today. As you know, if you watch some of my videos, in a few of them I bike into locations, or I've done some biking videos, and what I have been using is my old Gary Fisher full suspension mountain bike. And man, it's a great bike. I love it. It's probably one of the nicest bikes I've ever had. But I want to show you guys something new that I got today. Here it is, guys. I went up to beautiful Grass Valley in Northern California this morning and visited a bike shop up there by the name of Area 13. If you guys haven't heard of this bike shop, go online and check it out. Area 13. They have a wide selection of all kinds of e-bikes up there, and I went up and test rode a couple of them this morning, and this is the one I decided on. This is the Blackbird electric bike. It's a 9-speed, has a 750 watt motor. It's got a full throttle. It has, you can ride it as a regular bike, or you can do what they call pedal assist, where the motor matches your effort. Man, this thing is a blast to ride. It is so much fun. It came equipped with the rack and the fenders. It has the computer screen. We'll get a close-up of this here in a minute, but it has a computer screen on here that shows you your speed, your distance, your trip distance, your total odometer, the temperature, and of course it shows you your battery life. The battery on this one, I believe he said it was a 52 volt battery, 30 amp, I believe. Yeah, it's a great bike. I love it. I'll do some demonstration here. I'll ride it around here in a minute and show you guys just what this bike can do. I also received, with the purchase of the bike, a bunch of accessories free of charge, a bunch of freebies. One being my Area 13 hat, and wait for it, Area 13 t-shirt. Yes, sir. All right, guys, here's a close-up of the display computer. This is your power button over here. You press this and hold it on. It's a color display. Here it shows you your miles per hour, your battery, the temperature. It shows you your trip meter and your distance meter for your overall. I've already rode this thing 10.6 miles. Yeah, I love it. This number down here in the corner where you see the 1, this represents that's indicating your power assist. So it goes 1 through 5. And what this does is the motor will match your effort and help you, it assists you to help you pedal. Another thing that it does come with is it comes with a light. Has a front light and a rear tail light. And when you squeeze the brake, I don't know if you guys can see that in the sunlight or not, but it's got a brake light. Pretty neat. All right, guys, and one thing that I did have to do to this though is it did come, like I said, it did come with the rack, but I did not purchase a bag to go with this bike. Instead, what I did was I took the rack off of my Gary Fisher full suspension mountain bike and I mounted it onto this rack temporarily, just quickly, with some copper wiring. But man, it's solid. I can lift the whole bike with the rack and it doesn't move at all. So now what that allows me to do is to take my bike bag and slide it into the track, and it locks in place. I tried the bungee thing on there, but it was just too wobbly, so I came up with that idea to just temporarily stick that on there until I get a bag for this rack. Let me show you the accessories. All right, guys, here's the list of accessories that came with the bike. This is the battery charger to recharge the battery. I got a pair of handlebar jacks. These are pretty slick. Because you have the computer right on top of the handlebars, if you were to have to flip that bike over, and do any repairs on it, like a flat repair or whatever, you don't want that computer hitting the ground. So what you do is you mount these onto the handlebars like so, open those tripods up. When you flip the bike over, your handlebars are up off the ground, so the computer's not touching the ground, not going to damage it. I love the way they design these. They have little magnets, very compact. I can throw that in my bike bag. It's not going to take up any space at all. This was another free, by the way, these accessories I'm going over, these are free. These are included in this with the bike. This, I love it. This is a Bolton lock. It has a carrying case that will mount to the bike. I will mount that on the bike somewhere on the frame, but this lock is pretty cool. Heavy duty steel. You're not going to cut through that with a pair of bolt cutters. Here's where you unlock it. It also has this little cover here that slides, that protects it from dust and rain and stuff like that. That's pretty neat. Compact, mounts onto the bike. With this particular bike that I chose, with the Blackbird, it is capable of running the tires tubeless, and this is the tubeless kit. I don't know if I'm going to go that route or not. I'm probably just going to keep the tubes in it for now, and then do some research on the tubeless setup and see if it's something I want to do. Okay, and another thing it came with was this adapter for the Presta valve stems. This one, the bike came with a Presta valves, which has a smaller fitting, so you can screw this on, and that will allow you to use a standard air pump if you need to add air to the tires. Another thing that I got free with the bike purchase was this multi-tool kit. It's got, there we go, 8 through 18 millimeters on the different sizes for the Allens. Has a Phillips screwdriver, and then look at that handy dandy wrench. Pretty neat. And this all folds up pretty compact and will fit right inside the bike bag. Pretty cool. Another thing we got was another lock. I got the lock for the bike, and then what this lock is a cable lock, and it has the adapters here to go over the cable, and this is to lock the bike down to the bike rack that I would haul the bike with on my truck, which we'll talk about that here in a little bit, the bike rack. And then last but not least, this is so cool. This is the owner's manual for the bike. The company that I got the bike from, like I said, it's Area 13. They had to switch their name. The original name of the company was Bolton Electric Bikes, and they do have a wonderful YouTube channel with a lot of great information, and there is a video on there explaining the reason why they changed the name from Bolton to Area 13. This is a USB charging cable, and then inside the box is our owner's manual. And why does the owner's manual have a charging cable? That's because the owner's manual, guys, wait for it, is electric. How about that? You buy an electric bike, you get an electric owner's manual. I don't have it charged up yet, but you can play it. You can watch the previews and skip to the next chapter to learn things about your bike. Pretty neat. Can't wait to check that out when I get home. All right, guys, let me take this thing for a spin and show you what this thing's capable of doing. While I'm wrapping this up, I did end up buying, with the bike today, I ended up buying a bike rack for it, because look at the difference between the tires on these bikes. This is a 2-inch, 26-inch rim, 2-inch tire, and on the e-bike, that one comes with a 4-inch tire. So the old bike rack that I had for this bike was not suitable to haul with this bike, plus the weight difference. There's a considerable difference in the weight. So I ended up buying a new rack that would accommodate the 4-inch tires and the extra weight. All right, guys, let's take this thing for a spin and see what it can do. Again, the name of the bike shop up in Grass Valley, I want to just recap on that, is Area 13. I'll put their website in the description of this video. And the guy that helped me out today and helped me out all last week, as a matter of fact, over the phone, answering questions for me, is a guy by the name of Jory. Super nice guy, extremely knowledgeable in the e-bike industry. Man, that guy knows his bikes. Super nice guy. Anyways, let's take this thing for a spin and see what we can do. I'm gonna turn the power on. Right now I am in pedal assist 1. Put the kickstand up. I'm in pedal assist 1. So watch how effortlessly this thing will take off. Seen me go around that track 2 times. I got this thing up to 26 miles an hour on the straightaway, and I'm not even breathing hard. How about that? I love it. Another thing that I'm gonna like about this bike, or actually I'm gonna love about this bike, is I won't be stopping at the gas station putting $6.19 a gallon in my tank anymore. I'll be riding this thing back and forth to work. I'm winning. Yeah, guys, so I think another thing that I do need to invest in, though, is a helmet.